Yeah.
For 20 in that swing, we have. You know, when he first came out, got it. He swings it like Tiger. It's just right there, and seemingly it hasn't changed a bit.
There's 3 players that he copied as he progressed in the game. Greg Norman was his idol, obviously, growing up in Queensland. He worked with Butch Harmon basically the same time that Tiger was with Butch, and he emulated every single move. And then he has had one of the silkiest, smoothest tempos in the game. He emulated Ernie Els. He used to watch countless hours of YouTube videos of Ernie. So you've got Greg Norman, is arguably one of the greatest drives in the game. Tiger, arguably one of the best in Ernie. So a combination of all that, no wonder it's so appealing to admire.
Finau, his 3rd year at number 3.
Craig, I know you would have had something that's not putting from here. This is one, if you miss it this very slightly, you bring trouble.
I think the issue there is putting through the rough. You don't know how it's coming out. Why not just take a 7 or 8 on and get it over the fringe?
Exactly.
I think I'm really strict with that. Can I change surface?
Yeah, but not to the green.
Right. The green.
Well, but the green.
Change the complexion of the shot a little.
Yeah. Again, relief is it. Obviously, was standing on it. Now it's going to make putt the correct play.
You know what I like about that situation? They didn't call for a rules official. Tony asked Daniel. Daniel says anything but the green. They're going about their business.
The issue, though, becomes potentially, Gary, you're down there, if you drive it, and it wanders back against the collar, it might be a little awkward.
Exactly.
You've already talked about the severity of this slope, and these collars are about 10 on the slip meter. Decided to continue to drop it in the first cut there.
He was worried that would roll back against.
Why would he drop it? Face exactly the same shot.
Interesting there, Craig. He never really went up and looked at what the putt was going to do. He sort of took all his time trying to figure out a drop and never really studied the shot.
Work to do for his par. This a short time ago at the 2nd, Rory McIlroy.
That'll be up. Just wants to get around it under 4 hours and head back to Florida. It's been an unusual week for Rory McIlroy.
Berger, just inside of 30 feet, a look at birdie.
This flag is on just a little hogsback, Craig, where there's a little low area short and right. There's actually a little low area just left as well. It's not shoe dragging to the right, but it's just one of those putts that just look odd.
Yeah, I think you can say that peculiar. You can say that about a lot of putts these guys have had this week. And then you added 15 on the snip meter. Terrifying. I think these really are the hardest set of greens that you've ever tried to get a little close, the hardest set of greens to read. So many complexities. Bold. Now that's the landscape. The topography is stunning, but it's very bold.
7 feet 4 inches remaining for Tony Finau in this par 5.
Tony's one of those intriguing players in majors. Really impressive major record first half of his career. One top 10 in his last 16 starts. It's pretty strange.
Why do you think that is, Craig?
Well, I look at his record here. You already talked about Pinehurst, where he finished third. Then he goes miscut, finishes eighth at Winged Foot, played well. At Shinnecock, where he finished fifth. You just have to have all facets of your game working. It's a complete examination, and if you're a little off, a little overwhelmed, feel a little uneasy, then you're going to be exposed. I think that's why we admire Scheffler a lot. It was so consistent. It's just hard to play well at a major championship every single week.
Bogey there for Finau, dropping to 11 over as they head to the tee at 4.
614 yards, and if you miss the church pews on the third and under service off it, and the fourth down there on the left. Tee shot plays a good 8 to 10 yards downhill. Just the only par 5 on this front 9, and it features the church views, but 22 bunkers that dot the right, and then place beautifully if you miss the fairway to try and lay the ball up and to avoid all those. And then really like how the green sits at an angle and then it sort of glides into this front part. The whole location really tough today. Tucked over on that little finger on the left, just 4 from the edge.
22 bunkers, that's a good percentage of the 168 on this golf course.
Yeah, and I think that this fairway has been difficult to hit. I think now with the softness, the overcast and moisture, it's a little bit easier. That it really pinches in around 310 yards, and that's easily reachable from the downhill tee shot.
Berger with the honor.
It's a true 3-shotter, especially for Daniel, so get this to a spot. If you miss the fairway all of a sudden, I think it becomes a par 5.5, Craig, don't you?
I would agree with that. He's got a tee down here, like that little squeeze cut that sort of moves with the fairway angle.
He's visiting the contemporary service.
Well, if you stay away from those berms, then you can advance. If you tangle it up the nose, just hack it out sideways.
Just shows you how long that bunker is, 110 yards. Finau.
Coming. Anxiously looking left.
It's going to be a line at the confessional with Finau and Berger. They might look for a little contrition and hope that their prayers will be answered off the tee. Both in the Churchview bunker on the 4th.
That's great.
Tourwelle von Callaway präsentieren Ihnen Golf live auf Sky. Wir haben eine Aufgabe zu erfüllen.
Ich will wissen, was da draußen ist. Wollen wir Discovery?
Star Trek Discovery, Montag bis Freitag auf Sci-Fi.
Auf der ServiceNow-Plattform setzt Tim seine KI-Agenten im Kundenservice ein, um Lösungen zu finden, bevor Probleme entstehen. damit er sich darauf konzentrieren kann, seine Kunden glücklich zu machen.
Mit Lotto24 kannst du online überall deine Glückszahlen tippen. Nutz deine Chance mit Lotto24 und hol dir jetzt die beliebteste Lotto-App Deutschlands.
Wichtig ist, dass man ihn alle 20 Minuten auszieht und bitte nicht austrocknet. Et voilà.
That's gonna taste all right.
Die Elite-Driver von Callaway präsentieren Ihnen Golf live auf Sky.
We're old. Four players starting this final round at Oakmont under par, 54 holes in the books, 18 more remaining to see who the latest major champion will be. Will it be a breakthrough moment for Sam Burns or JJ Spahn or Victor Hovland? Or maybe someone a little bit down the pack on that leaderboard goes out. We get a Johnny Miller, 63 in him, we saw back in 1973. All right, Berger, not position A.
Right behind the very corner of one of the church pews. So this is an example, you know, that you just beg that something good's going to happen. Tony's fine.
Good out there. It shouldn't run out on the floor. I'm not sure how your angle is on that.
So we're just going to take it away from the corner of this church pew, which will mean advance 100 yards or so.
Contact was excellent. You know, the back you line, but at the back issues, so you know, better terrain. Seems as though that there it is. Back in play.
Oh, they're up there.
Does anybody know if these guys are on the green? Okay, thank you.
Finau, same bunker. He's got a wooden hand.
Yeah, exactly.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's the little bit of begging. The Lord giveth, the Lord taketh away.
He's as athletic and as skillful as anyone. This is risky though. And locked him there, he can catch them thin, you don't know where they go.
It's a good line. Lit 20 yards in front, it's only about 2 feet high. Low burner, and that is going right towards another bunker.
Yeah, at 300 yards, Gary, yeah, I'm not sure that the juice was worth the squeeze there. Just trying to advance it down the fairway to, you know, maybe hit it 175 yards or something with a 7-iron, but it was pretty risky.
I feel like that's the end of a US Open week, those kinds of decisions where you just kind of, it's just worn you down, man. Let's just hit this shot, give it a go.
Yeah, that's a good point. The contact was great. You see a lot of the weight on the left side. Eat that in the fairway bunker.
We'll find out by day's end if there's a surprise champion at Oakmont. We've seen a few through the years, like the local guy, Sam Parks Jr., winning the U.S. Open back in 1935 and 1962. Early days for a young Jack Nicklaus to take down the local favorite, Arnold Palmer. Larry Nelson getting the job done, outlasting Tom Watson in 1983. Angel Cabrera. Tiger Woods was lurking. A tee shot on 18 by Cabrera. Memorable on his way to a first major championship.
Yeah, and I think aside from Sam Parks, every champion has won multiple majors that have won the US Open at Oakmont. You know, from Tommy Armour to Ben Hogan, Nicklaus, Johnny Miller, Larry Nelson, Cabrera, Elvis, Dustin.
So that stat, at least at the moment, would favor Adam Scott.
Yes.
Now that doesn't mean Sam Burns gets the job done and wins 3 more.
Sam Burns gets a win on the side of the putt. That's my own word.
You can get 7 there. Cannot be left of the 4. So if it's left of the 4, it's not good. I like this club. Yeah. I was kind of thinking. You see the tree right of the 4? I just like that 4. If I was gonna say just hit like draw that way, it's good. I like it.
195. Daniel 7-9. The instructions you cannot miss this left, especially past pin high. As a result, wafted it out to the right a little bit. That'll be just fine. Should be about pin high if it comes off that slope.
Yeah, it's a good shot, Josh said. A little draw in there, that's where you can de-loft it. Try to hit that 7 on 195. Good.
Got a quick moment to let you know you can play USGA Fantasy Flip presented by Ally on the USGA app at usopen.com. This free game, it spans 8 USGA championships. You build your team, you follow the Ally leaderboard for a chance to win a trip to the 2026 US Open and other great prizes. No purchase necessary. Terms and conditions apply. Visit usopen.com for official rules and more details. Grandstand behind 18 will fill up as this morning turns into the afternoon, and from one bunker to another for Finau here at the 4th.
It's a pretty sizable lip in front, number 5 feet high. Good news is it's not far enough from it. And there's nothing going over it, so he's at the angle where you want to come over the edge of a bunker.
To me, Gary, it looks as though with the club choice 75 yards, he's just going to hit some sort of long explosion with maybe an 8 or 9 on it here.
Make sure you get good contact because they potentially come out of the club. Face might get it.
Face wide open. He's going to hit something with a lot of sand. Try and carry
Tony Finau, a proud papa, and the kid said, you know what, we're just going to add a little something to the back. Good luck, Dad.
6 victories on the PGA Tour. He's got 6 children.
He's saying if he wants to win more, they need a bigger family.
Bigger house.
So 7 iron for Tony. Yeah, maybe trying to hit the same shot as the last hole. Go back to the well. There we go. Oh, come on.
Inside 4 feet. I think he's replicated that. Pretty sweet there. That control of the golf ball. He's fought the golf swing a little bit this week, but I think when you are consistently missing in one direction, I think if you start shaping shots, it actually helps sort of bring the dispersion back in.
Now Berger.
Pretty good race.
2 really good birdie putts upcoming for Berger and Finau. A decade ago, Jordan Spieth won his U.S. Open at Chambers Bay. He goes off less than an hour from now. 6 over. Work to do.
Doesn't really work.
Back at par 3-6, 2 really good tee shots by Tony Finau and Daniel Berger. 2 good looks at birdie. Berger first to go from 11.5 feet.
And that question you asked just earlier on there, Craig, I mean, you're seeing what is potentially out there. You know, you've got receptive greens, you've got some flags I think you can get to. So, you know, there is a score out there, especially if the wind stays down. It could get a little hard to someone like Scotty Scheffler, but you go play basically a perfect round, you could apply some pressure.
You better hit it better. He's made 15 bogeys this week, Scheffler has. those 15 bogeys are the highest total through 3 rounds of any tournament he's played in his career, professional. 15. So
Yeah,
he's 8 back, but Sanders chance.
Beats Johnny Miller 63. There you go. Nice two by Berger.
Yeah, give Ryan credit. Double the first bounce back with a birdie. Bogey the third bounce back with a birdie. Something that Scheffler is the best in the world at. Well played, I'll let that. This golf course gives you a lot of opportunity. Berger decided to cut it up against the slope and have a chance. He now decide to use the slope, whatever you're most comfortable with.
Just over 3 feet for Finau and a second straight birdie.
This will get in under 4 hours. Oh no. Gary mentioned it. There's no flow to this stroke. And it's something he's really fighting. Got a real weak neck. You'd love those hands to just meld onto the club. And they just look like that forced. It's very uncomfortable. It's just a shame. Generally, it's such a. I mean, the putting stroke setup really matches the way his golf swing is. Look at that left hand. I mean, I know his golf swing is short and it's athletic, but it just you'd like to take a little bit of the tension and everything out, toes way up as well. It's unfortunate never hit the hole from 3 feet.
You talk about the freedom in his swing. It's everything but.
Yeah. On
the range. We head to the range. Xander Schauffele warming up for his 4th round. 66 consecutive cuts made. 9 for 9 at the U.S. Open. The stats say he's built for this championship, and you would think one day he could very well win it.
Yeah, eight straight top 15s, and actually of those 8 top 15s, there were 7 top 7s. He's still fighting. I mean, he was out with in a coastal strain in his rib cage. Did not touch a club for 8 weeks. And you lose that competitive edge to the best players in the world. It's tough to get it back.
Take a look at the last 3 major champions and where they were in the world golf ranking. A month ago, Quail Hollow, world number 1, Scotty Scheffler, capturing the PGA Championship in April. The Grand Slam, it was completed as Rory won at Augusta National. 2nd-ranked player in the world. Then go back to the end of last year. Number 3 in that ranking, Xander Schauffele. What did you say on Thursday when we were together? When the moment is big, the great ones usually get after it.
Yeah, they have this gravity on the presence on the leaderboard. It'd be interesting to watch Scotty Scheffler play this afternoon. You know, he's fought it. He really has, and I think talk about he's so competitive, and he hasn't had his best stuff. And I think he's
guys, we're going to this bit.
It's really challenging. He's got to get off to a good start.
Scheffler and Taylor, 1:04 p.m. Eastern, our afternoon featured pairing. Well, Berger almost got the camera, but he's getting ready to go at 7.
So 2 ways to play this. Aggressive, and take it over the corner.
7 o'clock.
Off the left bunker, just juts into the fairway. I'll just play a little wider.
Just watch a little bit of the US Open. Play a little bit indoor golf.
Left to right.
Finally, people got the point.
It's not like a little chicane going through from the right toe through the left, but there's plenty of chicanery at Oakmont, but that was a good one.
Finau's turn.
I think he has the firepower to take it over that bunker. I'm not sure that Daniel did, so they widen out the fairway a little bit more for Tony.
He's one of a few players, isn't he, Craig, that frustrates me. I'd love to see him just in that second gear a little bit more often. take advantage of those physical talents that he has, the natural ability.
Yeah, he definitely makes some third gear. He can get 195 mile-an-hour ball speed if he wants, but he elects to play at about 180.
Good one for Finau at 7 as we look from the high above, down low. And Oakmont Country Club on this championship summit.
We will play later in the Oakmont Country Club as well, while watching the golf here. Take a little look. So. So guys, we play now as well the Oakmont Country Club, same what they're playing now in the US Open. Let's see. Aaron.
We're back at Oakmont, so too are the thousands filing in for this championship Sunday. Our US
227
Feature
would be the 7
is
wood.
presented by American Express. So glad you could join us on this Father's Day. Steve
Hole number 1.
Scary Christian with you. So watching Tony Finau and Daniel Berger off early this morning gives you a really good sense. So, Craig, of what holes might be accessible, how this course might play as this day moves on.
Out of fairway.
Some of the players who are going to tee off after 1 o'clock are paying attention. We'd like to see there's some decent scoring going on.
191.
If you were one of those
fairway.
would you watch, take notes, just sort of assess from afar?
I want to listen to you, Steve. I should have audio listening. Listen to Gary Christian.
Go for the same shot again.
Probably
Even
not
further.
When we're playing golf.
2-2-1.
Church music on.
You're the players' champs. You understand what those big moments are all about.
Yeah, I think the thing that you get some of those late groups is
Playing a little on the wrong side.
sort of goes on. There's a peculiar fashion.
84 remaining.
Uncomfortable wake late on Sunday at the US Open.
Let's see if the rough plays the same.
200 yards for Daniel. It's like a big 7-iron to kind of take the back out of the play or just try and just a little 6. Long left here is tricky. Yeah, short side of bunker. Great looking shot. This is right at it.
Not not really decent.
Yeah, that's the sensible shot right there. That's the
28
shortest
yards.
part of the slope.
Let's make it a bit silent here. Da-da-da-da-da. Class 2 double boogie. Congratulations. So, hole number 2, 342 yards. So, let's see. Two, 2, 150 remaining. Let's try a little bit. Don't go in the water. There's a hazard. Congratulations. So 1, 2, 1. It's pretty tough, I think. I don't think it plays like the real rough. So 7 yards. Let's get a 54 in it. Another class 2, the boogie. Could be worse, to be honest. We're now 3 over. Pretty good. Let's see. Let's log into the chat shortly. First time I'm gonna try this, guys, so try to do something like this a bit more entertaining more often in the future. Just a little bit of hassle for now the first time. So, 227 the bunkers. Nobody wanna be in the shit, just to tell you. You can see there's a big bunker on the left side where all the people get stuck. There you can see the bunkers. Congratulations. 8, 9. We can go a piece further right, I think. Got a pretty good one. Doesn't fly this far from the rough. $155 remaining. Rolls normally quite a lot. Let's try a 9. We're pretty good. Oh, nearly inside for a par. Another boogie. Not that easy. So. Looks like everything works. What the hell is this? Feel like over the hill. 224. We need to reach this. Come over a 7-wood. Jesus Christ. $187 to this point. Let's try again. Better version. So 208 remaining. What do we have under the green? 238. Really good. Jeez, this is rough. Oh, 48 yards missing. Go on. Ah, come on. Another +2. Another bogey. Hallelujah. Hole number 5, 406 yards. A lot of bunkers, water hazards. $222 yards. No. Go a bit further, doesn't really matter. Finally something a little bit more accurate. .98 on the green. I'm not sure why, but can't go that far in the simulator. Okay, just chip it on. I'm not sure if it will be real as easy as it is in the simulator, but I personally don't think so. Not too bad. Not too bad. Another one, guys. Jesus. Par 3, 198. I like my 7 wood. Let's go for it. Come on, don't be a fucking pussy. Ah. Goes in the bunker. Take a 60 and see what's going on. Yeah. Another one. Good question if you reach a par at some point. Da, 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 da. .230 yards to the fairway. 5 foot. So 5 foot. I don't know why I can't get any fucking distance on this shit. The simulator. Can go further as well. Doesn't really matter. The right side. It's rough, just takes it. .103 to the flag. No, I don't get Not the best one. Then at class 2, hallelujah. Now we play the double. Want to be the best scorer. Hole number 8, 289. Ah, that's the legendary par 3. Pretty shit. Nice. It's rough. One last remaining. Oh, come on. Don't be stupid. Oh. Another double. Pretty shit in this thing that I'm not sure what's going on. That's okay. Out of the rough. Oh. Now it fucks me. Now it fucks me. Double. Thought it was more. Finally someone figured it out. Not too bad. What the fuck is going on? Better, yes. $92. One roll in the circle. Now we got the triple. I'm not sure how this can happen. Ah, the double. It's just good we're not playing the fucking US Open. Adjust the screen settings here. We need a fairway. Congratulations. So, what do we have remaining now? 188. Pretty shit distance, just to say. Reverse. I shrank it, I think. You need? Congratulations. Rough minus 10% power. Once again. Pretty good. What the hell is going on? For another one. So guys, it seems all the tech is working. Just need to change a little bit on the settings for the simulator, and when that's done,